Hello, beautiful souls. Hello on Zoom and hello on Instagram, and Facebook is opening up. So welcome everyone. Happy Monday. It is Magical Mondays and we are back again, and guess what's happening tomorrow? It's a super full moon in Aquarius. So if you've been feeling the intensities of the energy, you're not alone. And there's been a lot going on astrologically with the planets and retrogrades and there's a lot going on. Okay, so what I urge is for you to be very gentle and kind to yourself, because everyone's at different stages in their personal growth, and everyone's feeling it differently. And like I say in all my videos, is stay up on the surfboard and ride the wave. Okay, and you'll have a fun time. As soon as you get caught up in the fear and the uncertainty and the stress out there in the external world, that's what will make you wobble and come crashing down off your surfboard. And when you hit the sand or the rocks, it hurts. So stay up on your surfboard and ride those waves and have a fabulous time. Because what we're going through is a huge upgrade and change in our spiritual evolution. And humanity has never experienced this before. It is really looking at our consciousness as well as changing those old programs and patterns and beliefs and habits and behaviors that are stuck in our subconscious mind, and clearing all of those. And this is what I go into deeper in my 5R renewal program. We actually dig really deep to keep peeling off those layers. If you want to have a chat about that, just book a call with me. Happy to go into more details about specifically what's going on for you personally. Though it's really going from your head to your heart. And if the more you can be in your heart space and really keep focusing on the love that you are, keep focusing on how loved you are, because as a baby, when you came to this earth, you didn't put up your hand and go, I want to suffer and struggle through this whole life. No one said that. No one agreed to that. So why is there so much suffering and struggling going on with humanity? Why is there a mental health crisis? Why is there so much depression and suicide and people unhappy and with anxiety or going through relationship breakups or being triggered or just feeling stuck in their life? That's why we came here to this playground called Earth, in order to experience all these human emotions and feelings and have relationships with all our brothers and sisters around the world, who some may trigger us, which is really an opportunity for us to learn and grow. And that's why we're here. It's really about knowing that we're all in this together, oneness, we're all here to learn and grow. There is no, perfection. Nobody is perfect. Everyone has different failures, and it's not about judging yourself or others, because every failure is an opportunity to grow. So the energy at the moment is really about helping you to be in your heart, listening to your heart, get out of your head, because that's where the thinking mind is. That's where the ego is, that also creates the stories, and come back to your heart. And this is how you will balance everything in your life, especially if you've gone through a lot of trauma, and that trauma is, you're trying to heal the past, and those old stories are still running. So if you are just caught in that loop in your head, it's going to cause a lot of misery. And the more you can drop into your heart and just feel love for yourself and be kind and gentle in the process, and recognize, okay, I'm feeling this, but don't give it energy, just acknowledge it, and whatever the emotion is, because it's linked to a story, and then you can just go, I've got this, and you can transmute the energy, because it's all just energy. Every emotion is just energy in motion. So it's really just looking at it as an energy, not making up a story and giving it meaning. And this is how we can shift and rewire our brain, by rewiring the new neurons in our brain, those new circuits, and rewire the new neurological networks in our brains. Okay? Because the more we keep thinking about what we don't want, well, then we just create more of it, because we're giving energy to what we don't want. And that's a loop that I see a lot of people, they keep doing, and they keep complaining about the same things. So come back into balance, which is my first step of the BENN Method. It's all about balance. And also in the 5R renewal program, the fourth step is rebalance. So we go into that much deeper. And when you do this, you're really taking back your power. And when you can take charge of your life, really take control of what's happening and how you're responding, how you're reacting, how you're feeling, then it's like a sense of accomplishment and empowerment. And it's like, yeah, I've got this. I am the creator of my experience. I am the creator of my reality. And like I mentioned in other videos, the seeds you're planting now is what you can water for your future. So it's looking at any imbalances, any distortions, any thing that is affecting you on a deeper level, and especially if it's destructive behaviours and habits that are hurting you, really look at those and really have a look at changing those patterns. So the full moon is all about shining the light on the things that are no longer working for us, and what is stopping you from really coming into alignment with your true self. You know, the work I do for clients is helping creating the bridge, so reconnecting them back to their soul's purpose, their soul's mission, why are they here, and what truly matters in their life. And it's about reconnecting them back to their heart, back to their soul, back to their true essence and their true authentic self. And you know, when you come back home in your heart, you can feel it. So follow your feelings rather than the thoughts in your head, because the thoughts in your head create havoc. But if you're going to think about something, think about the things that you want to bring into the world. Be innovative and creative with, and even if you know, it's about creating your new story, your new life, and keep saying it even if it's not physically happening right now. The more you can keep saying what you want and putting that out there and just saying, thank you, I'm so grateful, then that's another way of rewiring those circuits in your brain. Okay, so the full moon, this is a time to heal and balance. Heal and balance, and really live in joy and just create miracles every day. This is a magical world, and we're here to make magic and create miracles and trust that we're being guided every single day. Okay, I have a surprise for you. I bought another tarot deck, and this is, I love the artwork on these. So it's using all the original tarot cards. So I love the artwork of this artist. So I will choose a card for everybody for the full moon that's coming up tomorrow, and I urge you for the full moon tomorrow night, wherever you are in the world. It's always, yeah, check the time. In Australia, it'll be Tuesday night, early hours, Wednesday morning. So do a little ceremony, a burning ceremony the night before. Write out your list of everything that you choose to let go of, and then burn it under the full moon. And what we're preparing for next week on the 8th of the 8th is the Lion's Gate portal, but I'll talk about that next week on Monday. But for tomorrow, it's a super moon, and a super moon means that it's closer to the earth, so it may appear bigger and brighter, and it's more powerful. So use this energy wisely to really set your intentions on everything that you choose to let go of. Now, if you're addicted to your old story, well, I'm very sorry, but the suffering, you're just causing yourself so much suffering and misery. You have the power to change whatever it is in your life. Believe me, I have gone through all the trauma, abuse. I've got so many stories that I can share with you. And this is why I do the work that I do, because I've transformed my life. I've healed my body. I've healed every organ and system in my body when I was sitting at the pit and given all these labels from the medical profession. And it's like, no, I will heal my body. I created this, I can uncreate it. And I encourage you, you can do this too. Okay, no excuses. It's really about believing in yourself that you are more powerful than what the external world has programmed you or put on you or projected onto you. Nearly got on my soapbox then. So okay, I'm going to choose a card for everybody, and if you would like a card, let me know. And so Oh, I knew that would happen. I just wait for, oh, we got two. Two jumped out. Okay. So we have the Knight of Swords and the King of Cups. Wow. Very interesting. The King and the Knight. And so, and I'll just, I'll start with the King first. And so, and I'll just hold the card up as I share this. So the King of Cups symbolizes one who wishes to be involved emotionally, but is nevertheless cautious about immersing himself in feelings which are by their very nature ambiguous and confusing. In many ways, the watery world of the feelings that the cups represent is a difficult place for the masculine energy symbolized by the king. Although the king in the tarot are not always men, just as the queens are not always women, the energy they represent is masculine, dynamic, active, and straightforward. So when the King of Cups appears in a reading, he suggests that there is a strong desire to be involved intimately with other people, but there is also a fear of the danger in such involvement. The crab is the symbol. So there's a crab in the picture. And there's a fish jumping out of the water as well. The crab is the symbol of the sign Cancer and provides a good image for the ambivalence, for crabs belong neither totally on land or in the sea. Such is it with Cancerians who long for relationships but are fearful of the depth close contact with others may bring. When the King of Cups appears in a reading, it suggests either that someone enters your life who is both compassionate and committed, but also quite terrified of deep involvement, or that you may need to confront this aspect of yourself in your own psyche. So very interesting. Does that resonate with those? And let me know if you're listening to the replay, and if you would like a card, just pop it in the comments. And so we'll have a look at the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, we've got, you know, a dashing young man, you know, riding on the racing horse. And you can see the wind, you know, that's really just blowing. And so the meaning is, like other knights of the tarot appears on horseback, the knights are depicted in motion because they are all on their own particular quest. The Knight of Swords is on a quest for knowledge and information, not necessarily for deep wisdom, but more for its own sake. The emphasis is on speed and gathering information as quickly as possible rather than as deeply as possible. The Knight of Swords is connected with Gemini, the sign, and associated with the acquisition of knowledge and communication. Geminis love to talk and to think about obscure or interesting things, but like the butterfly, they only pause for an instant to gather nectar from a flower before moving off again, seeking another potentially more interesting flower to sip from. The Gemini personality is stimulating and fun, but easily bored. The Knight of Swords has a reputation for rushing into things, but be it people's lives, affections, or work, turning them upside down and then leaving. In a reading, the Knight of Swords may represent an actual person who enters your life, bringing with him or her a somewhat chaotic, influence before moving swiftly on. This may not be as bad as it sounds, because it is quite possible that you need such an influence in order to shake up the status quo. Alternatively, this card might suggest that you are wishing to develop your mind in some way. This may come into effect through a course of study or a change of career. So let me know if those two cards are speaking to you, and very interesting. And I'm going to choose another deck from the Good Tarot, and this message is usually short and sharp. And so this is for the collective, everyone. It is Monday, 31st of July, the last day of July. We are speeding through this year. And use this full moon to heal any trauma from your past, any old patterns, balance, because what you resist persists. And if we deny it, we act it out, and it just comes tenfold. So and let go. The full moon is all about letting go of the past trauma, the past stories. Letting go and releasing anything that's not working for you. Write it down on your list and burn it. But stay anchored in your heart. Keep coming back to your heart. Okay, for the collective, for everyone, what is the message for everybody? What is the message for everybody? We have 3 of water. Three of water. Interesting. So it's all about celebrations, enjoying community, sharing, exuberance, team spirit, common goal, and friendship. Joy and excitement flow among all those gathered. I embrace being a part of something larger than myself. It's a time to delight in the camaraderie as I experience the greater whole that is my community or team. We buoy each other and play together as we co-create. We are friends, family, and companions, sharing our experiences. It is a time to remember we must accept each other as we are, with both shadow and light within. Wow, well, that really, I was just talking to someone on the weekend about that. You know, we all have a shadow side, and and this is also ties into the full moon, okay, because we have the light and the dark within us, and when you can accept the dark parts or the shadow parts and really fully embrace it, because that makes up who you are. It's not about denying it or pushing it down or ignoring it. It's really about embracing and going, well, they're my anchor points. Okay, that's what keeps me grounded here on earth. Just look at those parts as anchor points and be at peace and neutrality around those parts. And then as we all come together and co-create together on this playground, this is where the magic and the joy and the fun and and it said, you know, the coming together, camaraderie and enjoyment and creating magic together and being in the wonder of life and the mystery of life and being on an adventure and seeing where it takes you. It's all about coming together, because in the big scheme of things, that's what we're here to do. It's all about oneness. So I encourage you, for this full moon, get out of your head, come back to your heart. Tomorrow night, I'll actually be giving a free webinar, and I'll put the link in the comments here, on the connecting the three brains, the head, the heart, and the gut. And I'll explain more about the connection and how to make clear choices and decisions for your highest good and destiny, as well as how it can help with your mental health. And so that's tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Brisbane, Australia time. And if you are interested, it's on Zoom. When you registered via the Eventbrite link, you'll automatically get the Zoom link. So that's a free masterclass tomorrow night. Come and join me, as well as write out your list for tomorrow night for the full moon, and release anything that is not working. Because the full moon, it's going to be brighter, bigger, larger, and it's going to shine light and illuminate everything, those destructive patterns. It will look at any distortions, any cracks. Okay, it's really going to shine those cracks and help bring you back into alignment. This is all about healing and balance. So enjoy the fabulous Monday. Have a magical week wherever you are in the world. Sending much love, many blessings as always. And join me tomorrow night if you can, and I'll pop the link in the chat. Okay. And I look forward to seeing you next Monday, and we'll talk about the Lionsgate on the 8th of the 8th. It's a very powerful portal every year, and it's all about setting your positive intentions. But this week, focus on letting go and releasing, so then next week you can really step into a higher consciousness of who you choose to be and who you truly are. It's a real stepping into empowerment within yourself and setting those positive intentions. So hi Michelle, thanks for joining. And so have a blessed week, everyone. Sorry Michelle, just wrapping up. Feel free to listen to the replay, and I look forward to seeing you all next Monday at 12 o'clock. Much love, many blessings. Bye for now. Goodbye on Facebook.